Welcome back, everybody. Dave Collier here. Dave Collier Camping. Today we're just going to do a little bit of a fire test. These fire cubes and various things that say they'll start fires. And I've used these things to actually boil water and warm up soup. So, not a scientific test here. Conditions aren't exactly perfect. Slight winds, about 49 degrees here in eastern Virginia. So, we're just going to set a match to each one of these. And the Esbit says it will maintain a fire for about 12 minutes. The Firestart Duraflames, they make no claim to be specific, and neither do the Pine Mountain Extreme Start. So we're just going to light the match and see which one will go the longest. And you can think of different ways that you guys could use these. Sometimes I put these in my little stick stove and just boil water like that. I'll warm up a can of soup or whatnot. So here we go. All three are lit. And as you can see, the Duraflame there in the center seems like it's the most active at the moment. The Pine Mountain is doing pretty good. The Esbit, a little bit harder to see, but it is lit and it is burning. Earlier video, I had made a comment that these Duraflames are my favorite, but we shall see. Not scientific here. We're just going to let it run and see what happens here. And we're at about maybe 45 seconds or so. Duraflame is doing phenomenal. Esbit is almost 3/4 lit. The Pine Mountain is about half lit, still chewing through the paper. Esbit is just about fully engulfed. Obviously, you can see by the video that the Duraflame Firestart Cube is ripping and roaring. The Pine Mountain Extreme Start struggling a little bit, but yeah, I believe it'll catch up here shortly. We've been lit about 1 minute and 28 seconds. Everybody is still lit and burning. Duraflame and Esbit, I'd say, are fully aflame now. Pine Mountain is kind of slowly catching up. Right at 2 minutes now. Makes you wonder if the Duraflame Cube is quick on the start, slow on the finish. Esbit, it took off right away, and a little bit harder to see its flame, but there is flame. Pine Mountain, it is it's trying. I would say that the Esbit has a smaller flame. It's probably just as hot as the other one, but a smaller flame. Duraflame starting to get kind of a raggedy look, like it's kind of caving in. Pine Mountain, it is it's starting to go. Probably slow to the start and quick and a long range finish. We'll know here in a minute. About 3 minutes, 3 seconds. Pardon all the helicopter and jet noise. We live just a couple miles from Langley Air Force Base here in Hampton, Virginia, and just across the harbor is the Norfolk Naval Base. So around here, you're going to live with military noise. Sound of freedom, right, guys? All right. Esbit, starting to get that kind of raggedy look too, just like the Duraflame. Kind of melting off and kind of just deforming. Pine Mountain, it seems like it's really starting to get torqued up good and proper now. Three minutes, 50 seconds. Pardon old Rachel, the German Shepherd there. She hears the mailman. 4 minutes. As you can see, the Duraflame has got the most prolific flame. The Esbit, not quite as visible, but it is a column of fire. The wind is blowing out of the southwest at about 3 miles an hour. You can see the slight slant to the flames. Pine Mountain. It is really starting to look like that flame is going to get really caught up with itself here in a minute, while the other ones are getting ready to die off. There we go. You can see Esbit starting to get like it's almost like melting. Same with the Duraflame. Pine Mountain. We're at 5 minutes, 2 seconds. Like I said, certainly not a scientific test here. Didn't really develop any sort of a benchmark test. All I can say is I have used all 3 to light fires, all 3 to warm up soup, all 3 to boil water, all 3 to light the old DIY stove tent or there that you see in the background. By the way, the new 3W titanium Wild West from Lux will be here this coming Monday. And yes, we will be taking it and the new Lux Twin Peaks out for a good test, providing the weather cooperates. All right, we are coming up on 6 minutes. I'm gonna have to say the Esbit looks probably worse to wear at the moment, like it's on the ebb now as far as the amount of flame it's going to throw out. Duraflame still got a steady flame, but it is reduced in size by probably about 50%. Pine Mountain, it's really just starting to get going. I really believe Pine Mountain here, if you really wanted to have a long-range fire starter that was going to start for run for a good time, Pine Mountain's probably going to be it. And I'm sure everybody knows that there's a lot more different types of ways of lighting fires that we could throw up here on these bricks, but these are the 3 for the day. Y'all comment, suggest, like, whatever, and tell me about what you think. What would you put up here? What's your favorite fire starters? All right, coming up on 7 minutes. I'm gonna have to say the Esbit look like it is not far from being over with. I'm not sure whether it's going to make the 12 minutes that the package said. Duraflame, it might make 12 minutes. Of course, it made no boast like that. It just said fire starter, waterproof, portable, start grilling, start fires. Pine Mountain says it's compact, all-purpose, use indoors, outdoors, paper wrapped. It's portable. Pine Mountain is really easy to carry. So is the Duraflame. Esbit easy to carry. Coming close to 8 minutes now. Again, pardon the military jets. The Air Force is out playing today with their Raptors. Okay. Right at 8 minutes. Alright, let's take a look at Esbit up close. See, it's just about done. Duraflame, I'd say it's about 85% spent. Pine Mountain, I really think this one has just started to go. It really hasn't reached its full lick yet. Alrighty, Esbit. Not much left of him. Duraflame, it's got maybe 10% of the size left. Pine Mountain, Extreme Star Fire Starter. It really hasn't even started to go yet. It's just, I believe when we hit the death of Esbit or Duraflame over here. That thing will still be running. Nine minutes, 15 seconds. Esbit just about done. Duraflame still got a little life in it. Pine Mountain. I think you might win this race, Pine Mountain. Says it's a new product. I believe we picked it up at the local Food Lion, if I remember correctly. Duraflame, I believe it was a Walmart purchase. Esbit was an Amazon purchase. I've seen other camping, hiking, survival shows talk about Esbit. And don't get me wrong, I think Esbit is a good platform. It's a good cube. If you had to start a fire, it would certainly do it. It would probably certainly boil the water as it says it will, that 1 pint, 8 minutes. We're at 10 minutes. Duraflame, just about done. Pine Mountain, still going. Still got more than enough juice in it. And if you had this thing like inside of a stick stove, I believe the flames would be a lot more pronounced than a bigger column going straight up. Alright. Esbit, just about done. Duraflame, I believe, is just about done. Matter of fact, I think it is on its last little leg. I see a little bit of flame. Same with Esbit. You can see the burn marks on the bricks. Once again, not scientific. Alright. The Esbit is all but out. Just a little small flicker of a flame. Same way with the Duraflame. Pine Mountain, still going. We're going to stop the test at 12 minutes because that is exactly what Esbit said that they would maintain fire, but I've never had one last 12 minutes. Duraflame is out. Esbit is out. Pine Mountain, still going. Coming up on 12 minutes now. Alright, 12 minutes, and as you can see, Duraflame is, not Duraflame, Pine Mountain is the clear winner. As a matter of fact, the flame is really starting to look like it's getting ticked up. The wind has picked up ever so slightly, 3 or 4 miles an hour, southwest. Y'all remember to like, comment, subscribe. Dave Collier Camping. Certainly love to hear your tests, your opinions. Give me a subscribe. If you've got a channel, I'll give you one. That way we can help each other. I guess we'll spend this last little bit of time right here on Pine Mountain. And that is what it's called. Pine Mountain Extreme Fire Start. Made in the USA. I'm going to have to declare Pine Mountain as the winner for today. Y'all take care. See you later. See you in the next video. And as a final comment, we are at about the 18-minute mark, and as you can see, Pine Mountain is still going, so you guys make your own judgment on the video. Alright, see y'all again next time. Take care. Bye-bye.